I can't seem to stop thinking how funny it is that guys who call themselves alphas and sharks tend to criticize or think less of or mock the furries. So not sure what to make of that, but it goes to show how people who are inclined to follow and to vomit talking points and to just be on the side of the team regardless of reason or not or objectiveness. They don't even read the theories, the alpha theories. It's about family. It's not about being stronger than anybody else or being the leader of the pack necessarily. So they don't read. They think themselves as more than they really are. They are insecure because looks are all that matters to them, and once they go away, then they get depressed. It's all superficial with them. So if you're letting yourself be motivated or induced or educated by these kind of people, you're going to fall under the same category of mindless drones just doing what other people say that it's important so that they can profit from them. And it's kind of sad to see how many young minds and abilities and intentions are lost in that kind of effort, and how nobody tells them or they don't want to see or they don't want to understand that the important thing is about them being themselves. That's how they get the girls. That's how I got the girl. I'm ugly as fuck and but I'm confident and I'm enjoying life, and that probably translates into kind of attractiveness, and that's what got me a beautiful wife, and I couldn't be happier. So it's about being yourself, and this is kind of sound hard, and you're not gonna be agreeing with me most likely, but it's about being alone, learning to be alone without depending on anybody else's um, opinion or expectation. They can do whatever the fuck they want with their lives. If they don't do that, then they become that kind of people who starts trying to force everybody else to think like them, to force everybody to do what they did, even though it never made them happy, just because their parents told them it was the best way to live. So there goes another thing that we don't read or we don't interpret well, right? The sacred books mention of honoring your parents. It's not about doing what they want or doing what they ask of you. It's about you enjoying your life. I think that's the best way to make them proud and to make them realize that you didn't waste your life. And it doesn't come from bad intentions. I mean, parents are usually have that intent of wanting something better for you, but when it comes to actually making the decisions and living your life, no matter how many advices you get from outside, you still have to analyze yourself. What do you want for your life? What do you want out of it? What do you want to do? What do you love to do? If you can answer those questions and you can answer them honestly without any outside perspective, then you should be able to find the path to happiness and to love. But again, you have to be willing to do one thing that's very important, which is being by yourself. If you're by yourself, you have time, you have the intent, you have the freedom to explore things. If you're with somebody else, then it's gonna be harder. You still can do it, but it's gonna be harder because most people that drive into that kind of relationship don't are not complete yet. So it ends up being two incomplete people trying to make something great, which can happen. I mean, it has happened, but you have to be extremely lucky. So my recommendation is that be yourself, know what you love, know what you want out of life. Take advice, yeah, but don't do whatever it is that other egos or other expectations require of you. If they did it to please their parents, don't do that to yourself, because just look at their eyes. You can see it on their eyes. It's right there. If you want to be like that as well, then go ahead and do whatever they tell you to. But if not, if you want something more, something better for your life, just make sure that you explore yourself. Find out what you love. Find out who you are. then you can be with somebody else, or just be alone. It doesn't matter, as long as you can enjoy life. It's hard. It's hard to think about being alone because it's always you're always being manipulated in thinking that that's not something to be achieved or nothing to want out of your life. So you end up conforming to what others expect of you, and that's where we get lost, and that's where we get the all the negative things in our lives, right? So yeah, it sounds simple, but because it is, just love yourself, find yourself, love what you do, and then you'll be able to make better decisions that way. Just don't hurt anybody else, and you should be fine. Don't exploit anybody else. Don't lie, and you should be fine. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Thankfully, it was a short one, so thank you for listening if you did, and hope you have a wonderful day. See you soon.